Good morning. I'm Kathleen at My Alabama Farm Life, and today I'm going to do a tea or coffee Tuesday, Tea Tuesday, about me and what's going on with my life right now. A couple of videos back, I said that I needed to explain some of the problems I was having with getting out videos, and it's actually really easy to explain. It has a lot to do with vanity. Over the last 3 years, I have put on a lot of weight. I've put on about 30 pounds, and it's finally gotten to the point where it is affecting my knees, my back, and my ability to get up and do things and move around like I need to. I had lost a lot of weight. I still had a lot of weight to go 3 years ago, but I felt very motivated to get the weight off as I was getting older, and I was going to be on the farm, and I had a lot of work to do, and I needed to make sure that I was physically able to do a lot of those things. Well, life has gotten in the way, and instead of losing weight and getting in shape, I've actually gained a lot of weight, which wasn't the plan. Actually, none of what has happened to me in almost the last 3 years was planned. It's almost the anniversary of my husband's death, and he will have been dead for 3 years. So you kind of see how this has manifested. I guess it's been a part of the grieving process, and also just life in general. There's been a lot of wrenches thrown in my life in the last several years, and it's just, it's taken its toll. I am a stress eater, I'm a comfort eater, and I have a problem with ice cream. I absolutely love ice cream. The last few years, I put on the weight and I didn't care. Well, I've gotten to the point to where I do care, and so I have started intermittent fasting. I'm trying to do OMAD, but I can't always do that. And I'm trying to watch what I put in my mouth, less sugar, and just more meat and vegetables, and little very processed foods as possible. And I'm motivated and I'm trying. And I thought that while I was here at my daughter and son-in-law's house by myself with the dogs and the cats, that I could go ahead and get started on, I guess we're gonna call it my diet, or maybe my lifestyle change is what I should, which is what I should more correctly call it. I need to change the way I eat if I want to be healthy, because the way I have been eating hasn't been healthy for me, and it's obvious. And vanity, yeah, I said it's from vanity's point of view. I haven't been doing videos because I don't want to be in front of the camera. I don't mind from, the neck up, but yeah, when I haven't been doing videos where I'm out working in the garden or in the yard like I used to, because I'm just embarrassed. I'm embarrassed because I have put on so much weight, and I'm not a big person, so yeah, it shows. And so that's why I've been having a hard time getting out in front of the camera. I also have been fighting depression. Grief is just, it just does different things to different people. And I'm already insecure around people. So not having to go out and deal with people, I'm right there. If I never have to go outside, well, let me rephrase that. If I never have to go away from the farm, that makes me happy. I don't mind dealing with my neighbors. I don't mind talking to my neighbors. I don't mind helping my neighbors. I love my mother-in-law. I love the surrounding people that I meet that live in our area. I don't have a problem with that. It's going into crowds. It's meeting new people, and then I have a problem with conversations. I've noticed that a lot of times I'll repeat myself, or I'll say something stupid, and then, you try to bounce back, and it just doesn't always work. I fear that I'm going to offend people by the things that I say, or if I said something wrong. So, I'm an introvert. I really am an introvert. And it's not that I don't love meeting new people, especially people that I have met on YouTube, because I do. I adore it. I love you guys. I really do love you guys. And it makes me feel so good, and it just, it brings me great joy to hang out. But then, you know, in the background, and I'm sure a lot of people are like this, I'm just so afraid that I'm going to say something stupid, or something stupid is going to come out of my mouth and I'm going to embarrass myself. So that being said, I am going to try to push myself to get out and meet more people that I have met from YouTube. I've already scheduled an event. They are having an event in Oklahoma. In fact, let me pull up that information so I can tell you guys about it. So Terry and Mike at MT Homestead, them and a couple of other channels have got together, and they're doing the Mid-American YouTube meetup at Lake Tenkiller in Oklahoma. And this is going to be from May 19th through the 21st. So I went ahead and booked a room at the lodge, the Tenkiller Lodge there. So I have it there for 3 nights. And I'm going to be going there and meeting everybody that's going to be attending there. And then on my way back, there's a couple of people that I want to see again. If I don't see them at the meetup, I'm going to be going back through Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I'm going to stop and meet a few people that I haven't seen in a while. Another meetup that I'm looking at is the Ozark meetup, and that's June 9th through the 11th, and that's going to be at Lake Stockton, Missouri. I'm looking at it. It's put on by Simply Jan Homestead, and then Backwoods 5071. I guess that's Backwoods Misfit 71. And I'm looking at that, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make that one. It's just a little too close to the other one. And I do have plans to go see my daughter, just haven't figured out when yet. Yeah, because my son and his family have moved to the farm, it's a lot easier for me to travel because I have somebody there that can watch our animals, which is awesome. So it frees me up a little bit to travel. But I do have a lot of plans for this year, traveling and doing certain things. I'm looking at cleaning up the cemetery area where my dad's buried. I've also been reminded by one of my cousins that there are other family members buried in that burial plot at Waycross, and he wanted me, well, he didn't say he wanted me, but I felt obligated to go find those headstones and see if they needed a little cleaning up too. There is this tradition that I have just recently learned about. It's called Decoration Day, and I believe it's the first Sunday or the second Sunday. I'll get back with you on that. But on Decoration Day, you go out and you spruce up the grave sites and you leave flowers, and you honor your family and your dead. And my mother-in-law, Eleanor, and her brothers have split up the chore for the grave sites in their area. And, you know, thinking about that, I realized that nobody is doing that for my father's side of the family. And my mother's side of the family, for those that are buried up there, is in Tennessee. So I'll have to let my relatives in Tennessee take care of that. But I'm going to try really hard to work on maintaining and decorating the graves of the families on my father's side, my dad's, and the Barrett plot that is there in Waycross. And on my way home this week, I plan on stopping by another cemetery where some of the Walker family that I'm related to from my grandmother, I'm going to try to find it and see how bad those headstones are, and work on getting those cleaned up too, and maybe getting some flowers to put on those headstones if I can find them. But yeah, those are some of the things that I'm thinking about doing. I'm going to try to do that in late April or early May. Probably it's going to end up late April, but that time frame could change. I also want to go see my daughter, and I wanted to do it before the end of May, but I'm not sure that's going to happen. I just don't want to be fighting children and families getting their vacations in during summer vacation season. So I wanted to get that done before school let out, but we shall see what happens. I'm gonna leave video of Justice on the end of this video. I am so thankful for my children, for taking care of her. She is doing so well. I think, yeah, she's laying on her bed back there. There she is. She's back there laying on her bed. But she is up and moving around and doing great. I left her with David and Elizabeth in May, I think, and she was just, you know, as far as we were concerned, she was on her last legs. We discussed taking her to the vet and putting her down, and almost a year later, she is doing absolutely fantastic. She's not on any medications. The vet said she's doing really good, and just to continue to allow her to live her best life. And that's what she's doing. Naya's laying down behind me. She's a good pup, but they're both Dobermans. And I'm gonna try to get some video of the kittens, my daughter's cats. They will come out in the evening and just rub up against these dogs and just purr, and it is just so funny to watch how they interact with these two dogs. The cats absolutely love them. So, but guys, you know, it's really easy to let life get in the way of all the things that you want to do. I've been trying to write. I've been working on my other channel, Audiobooks with Kathleen Pate. I'm still trying to read the Bible, and I've gotten to the point to where I'm lucky if I get one reading in a week. And yeah, there's a lot going on, a lot that I'm trying to keep up with. And then I also have to deal with my emotional and my mental issues, you know, with just life in general. We all deal with life's up and downs in different ways. And for me, a big problem has been my depression. I mean, it's given. I'm going to have that. I lost my husband, changed my whole life around and moved to a new place. It's just, you know, I didn't get a chance to really settle in before, you know, all hell broke loose, which is basically what has happened. And last year we had a lot going on, and that didn't help either. But my husband's 3-year anniversary is coming up, and I can't say that I'm better. As I told my friends the other day, I don't cry as much, but I still cry. My life is not anything how I expect it to be, but I'm not going to say that I don't love my life. I love how things have turned out. I love that I've been able to get on YouTube and create videos and to meet so many wonderful people. And I want to continue to do that. I'm in my 3rd year of YouTube. I finally got monetized. It is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought I would get it that first year and boom, boom, I'd be making money. And that's really not how it works. You cannot depend on YouTube for money. I actually got 2 checks so far, but then they changed their monetization, and now it's like almost in half of what they were. And I get it. I think YouTube is a great place to be, but there are a lot of other apps that are coming in. I keep trying to move over to Rumble and do some stuff over there, but I'm still, I don't think that what I'm doing really evolves to Rumble. And I do have a Patreon, but I don't put any videos on that over there. I think I'm just gonna stay here on YouTube, do a little TikTok, do a little shorts, post pictures and maybe some shorts on Instagram. There's so many options, but I think I'm just gonna stick it out right here. I think that when it comes to membership, I've been thinking about this a lot. There's a lot of videos that YouTube will not let you monetize. But when me and my son and daughter-in-law were butchering the chickens, I wouldn't let my son videotape it because it wasn't something that I could use on YouTube. So what I'm thinking is I may go ahead and start a membership, and videos that I cannot monetize, I'm going to put them up for my viewers. Maybe videos that are a little, I don't want to say racy and I don't want to say political, but maybe more opinionated pieces when it comes to maybe hunting. Although I didn't get any hunting done this year, I'm hoping that next year maybe me and my son can get out there and try again. We'll be a little bit more sorted and a little bit more stable and ready to do that. You know, they don't care for Second Amendment issues, pew-pews. So I'm thinking maybe if I do some of those type of videos, I could put them under memberships. When we go to cold chickens, our roosters, maybe that's something. We've gotten really good at it. So I'm thinking the next time that I do it, I will make a video and maybe put that under membership. There's a lot of things that I'm thinking about getting with my kids, just trying to figure it out. I really, really want to write. I've been doing a lot of writing. I was hoping that while I was here, I could write, have my computer here, but my Microsoft is not updated. And I guess when I re-upped it, it logged out and it's not logged in, so I can't get any of my documents. So, but I'll fix that when I get home. I have the password and all that information there, but I am very happy to have my computer back. I'm going to get it home, and I've been trying to set up a studio in the basement, but oh my goodness, there's so much work in that basement that I need to do. My son has ripped out the walls in the bedroom. We need to get it insulated and the walls back up. I need to get the electricians out there because my son is insisting that we need some more electricity in that room, and I think he's right, so I need to do that. There is some more stuff that I need to get out of there and just pitch. It's just, you know, actually doing it. We've had so much rain and it's been so muddy and boggy. It's like you just don't even want to go outside to, you know, try to pull anything out. We're still working on the chicken coop. We need to get that done here pretty soon. I've got eggs in the incubator and they're going to hatch here soon. And yeah, so we just got a lot to do, and winter has just been horrible for me. I really enjoy sunshiny days. I am a Florida girl and I love my sunshine. And when I have a cloudy, rainy, yucky day, I just don't really feel like doing anything. And I've got to get over that. But guys, yeah, that's pretty much the tea on me. I hope that filled in some holes. I've got to get right mentally. I've got to get this weight off. My knees are hurting and I just don't feel good about myself. I don't have the energy that I used to, and that's got to stop. I've got to take control of what I put in my mouth and fix it. And I've got to get outside and I've got to get my yard cleaned up. I got to get the gardens ready. I need to get the trees sprayed. I need to get everything fertilized. There's just so many things that I need to do, and it just not going to get done with me sitting around and feeling sorry for myself. So guys, you know, that's really all I can say. My life is really great and I am so grateful for it. And I'm grateful for all my friends and everybody that's watching. And, you know, I am truly blessed, even with all the hiccups that I have had in my life recently. Things have managed to turn out much better than what they could have. All right, guys, so this has actually been too long. My goodness, just this portion has been over 13 minutes and I'm going to be cutting a lot of it out, but we'll see. Guys, thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for all your support. So you guys have a very blessed and joyous day, and I'll see you on the next video. Is it dinner time? Is it time for dinner? Is it yummy time?